Welcome, Robin.
Hello, George.
How are we doing?
Good. How about you?
Good, thank you. Robin, coach, retreat host. I met you here in Madeira last year through
Yeah.
my girlfriend Ellie. Randomly on the street, and immediately we were like, dude, I could chat with this guy for like hours. And then I ended up going on to your retreat in November to Morocco, to Marrakesh, Essaouira,
Agafay.
and then back to Marrakesh. Epic experience. Just a side note, I definitely recommend anyone if you get a chance. I would say if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, definitely go. If you're not, then you can still get a lot out of it, like Hellerin.
Yeah.
But then you've just been on mine. This retreat it was just you and Alex. It was fun. You did the wonderful
Walk in the park.
Exactly. Walk, in the park, walk across various parks
Yeah.
in Madeira. The MUT, the MIUT, the Madeira Island Old Trail. You just did the 60K. You fucking nailed it. And also you nailed it much like I kind of nailed it, the marathon last year where you were like running 5-10K a week. And then suddenly you're like, fuck it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And yeah, so bravo on that. And now it's coming to an end. You're heading back today. And yeah, obviously wanted to get you on. You're super experienced, interesting, awesome dude. So
Appreciate that.
Honor to have
Likewise.
you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks. How have you found this week?
Amazing.
That's
Honestly,
sick.
it's been the most VIP competing experience I've ever had.
That's sick.
Let's just say that for sure. Like I'm used to carrying my own bags.
Not anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Suffer through the thing alone. Make sure I need to get my transport. But it was definitely like if I would take away everything else from the retreat and just look at that experience of arriving in Madeira and everything being sorted until the race, during the race, except for Shadlagoa, but
we won't mention that.
Yeah, we won't mention that part, but like everything else having sorted, and then obviously like arriving at a finish line with someone there always hits different than you're doing the thing like mostly by yourself and you have to finish it, but having someone there that like cheers you on just makes it a very different experience.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So that alone was already worth it. But then obviously the days after Alex joined, super interesting guy, super cool to hang out with him. Michelin star chef.
So random.
Handstand dude, like very varied. Was really cool to meet him. Got some cool coaching chats with you, with Alex, with the videographer even.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Ilya.
Shout out Ilya. No, so it's been a blast. Like I said, like I've been hosting retreats for nearly 4 years now, and in that period, it's been the first retreat that I joined myself as a participant. So it's been a really good learning as well for myself. Like, oh, okay, those are the things that obviously I've done retreats and seminars and stuff like that before, but it's been so long, and you build that like mindset of doing the work instead of undergoing the work. So like seeing like, oh, okay, so as a participant, these are the things that I look at, that I value, that I'm looking for to be cared for. Was very interesting. We're gonna take a lot of things into our own retreats as well.
Awesome.
And yeah, man, the place here and Madeira is always an insane vibe. You know, it's just a special island.
It is, yeah.
Even knowing the place, just coming back, it's hard to get a bad experience, right?
Yeah, I think just a quick note on Shah de Lagoa. It was the only place I was actually supposed to be at to give you your shove. And I missed the fucking timing. And I was like, he's going to take a couple hours at least. And then, I was way too slow. You were super quick. And then I made an excuse that you were only 40 minutes. You weren't 40 minutes. No. I just misjudged it completely.
An hour and 40
Yeah,
more,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out, you know?
Yeah. I met you in Portugal and it was all good. But I was, that was a miss from me for sure. But it's funny with, you were a huge help because obviously I saw you do your thing in Morocco. I don't know if the thought of doing retreats in the future helped me see what you guys were doing. But I was so impressed. Like, and I've told you this like 4 times now, but I can't, like, again, the thought, because how many were we in total? Like 9 people. It was us plus you two.
Yeah, plus Justin.
Is it
Yeah,
nine,
it was
10
it
people?
was a small retreat. We were,
No,
I
no.
think, 8.
Was it eight?
Yeah.
8 or 9? Yes. But
Yeah.
regardless, it was a group, and you know better than anyone, a group is not 8 individuals. It's a group. So
Yeah.
sometimes things just go awry. People lose, they forget things. Like someone gets caught up in something, whatever. And we were just on the money every time, scheduling, reservations, connections with the people, with the tours, with the gym, the transport, the what's it called, the uh what's the hotel called? It's
The Riyadh.
Riyadh. I was trying to think of the capital of Saudi. Yeah, Riyadh.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Riyadhs, everything was just so on point that I didn't have to worry about anything, but to a whole new level.
Yeah.
It was really impressive, and it was fun. Like
Yeah.
the whole time we were having a good time. I think you also attract the right people, so like the group was just cool, and I've made some lifelong friends, and including you and Manon, but also Yannick and Eugene and Yob and Justin and Helen and I'm not forgetting anyone, but it was awesome, and I was so impressed.
Patrick.
Like, damn it, he was the best one. My roommate. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Patrick, love you. And yeah, it was great, man. And then I was trying to, I thought, what could I do? But it was when I thought of doing the one in Madeira, I thought, as you said, it's a vibe. Like you can't lose in Madeira.
Yeah.
It's always, but you've done them here too. It's just people are astounded. It's amazing. You having lived here was a little bit of more of a challenge because you knew like most of the places. But I was still super stressed. And I was stressed. It wasn't like I was concerned. I was stressed about you guys not getting your money's worth. And I could tell I wasn't used to the organizational part of it, to the admin.
Yeah.
So I didn't prepare enough. Like I didn't prepare the contracts and the agreements with people. So I had all this laid out, but cool, this is what we're gonna do. And then on the day, twice it happened where it's like, oh, sorry, I can't do that anymore. As in the people that I agreed
Yeah, the
with.
partners.
The partners, exactly.
So it's not like the retreat guests was all fine.
Exactly. The
It was
retreat
the
guests,
partners
my
that
side
just
of things was
didn't
good.
show up. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's things I could have done to do better, but it's something you learn. But
Yeah.
it's it was quite the experience, and I'm just glad you enjoyed it because it's
Look, to me as well, the fact that you asked me a couple times, like, hey, how can I make this more valuable to you?
oh yeah,
Already shows that you actually do care. Because a lot of people just think like, I'll get some people, I'll make them pay, and I'll show them around like they're a bunch of friends, and then that's that. And they feel like I'm done, I'm good for. So the fact that you really showed that you cared and you did a great job already. And it is a first retreat, so like you're gonna do things that you can do better. Like imagine having it done perfectly. That would be no room for growth.
Imagine me at Chandler Lagor is like
damn bro, like that would be sick. Like, I'd be like, how can he make this even better? Like I'm not joining anymore because there's no room for growth.
But, exactly. What's the point?
But in the end, I think as a participant, you want to see that you're cared for.
Yeah.
And if you're a realistic person and you join someone's first retreat, there's gonna be things that can be better.
Yeah.
But if that person like owns up to that and comes to you like, hey, how can I do better? Not even afterwards, but like during the trip.
Yeah.
That shows a lot of care. And that's all, at least for me, that's all I needed. I was like,
great.
I appreciated that super much.
Yeah, it was awesome. Of course I wanted to, because besides the long-term investment, like I want you guys to enjoy it so I can make some more and do better and have more guests. I was I just wanted to have, I was very, very aware that you guys had paid good money for this. So I was like, I want them to make the most of it. I want them to get the most value possible. But the other thing was that I took into account, and it made me a little bit nervous, but more indecisive, was I was very aware you just ran 60K through the mountains with 2,000 whatever, it meets elevation.
Yeah.
And you're a hell of an athlete, but I knew 10 hours running up and down hills is going to fuck you up.
And it did.
Yeah.
It sure did. You said like, I think the day after, 2 days after, like, oh, we might go spearfishing today. It's like, you might go spearfishing today. Like, I'm not going to cramp 5 meters underwater, bro.
Exactly. Shame. Robin.
Yeah. I could do that today, but like second day, that was not that was not the vibe.
Yeah, because no, for sure. And it was and because we did, so for reference, we did 3 recovery days, and the idea was to get people from the mute to come do ice baths and sauna and stretching and
And that was
movement.
great.
Yeah, and
That was awesome.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and I thought again, knowing you and knowing your history and CrossFit and stuff, I was like, is he gonna enjoy it? Is it gonna be too little? Is it gonna be too much after the run? Is it like, do you know what I mean? It's like normal Robin would be like, dude, what are we doing? And then after race, Robin was like, yeah, this is perfect for me now.
Yeah, but
And
you planned it for after race
exactly,
Robin, right?
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the thing with itinerary planning is I always we we always use the sentence like plan the itinerary for introverts and then extroverts will find their way to do stuff.
Oh, really?
But if you over plan an itinerary, like if you do too much and it's too social and it's too physical, too mental, too whatever, like people just get overwhelmed and they get less out of an experience. It's not
Right.
like um it's like in jiu-jitsu when someone's a beginner and they learn 10 moves and they try to do all 10 moves back to back to back to back, like they're overdoing it, and in the end they don't do shit.
Yeah.
Whereas taking your time and making sure that the few things you do are done at the right time with the right quality will give people a way nicer experience. And I think from what we've seen, because we do retreat consulting as well, we get a lot of people that want to do their retreats or already do retreats and are looking at how they can improve, is doing less usually is a better idea.
Yeah.
Because people do value time by themselves.
Yeah.
And in some cases, like we work with entrepreneurs, and then I still had a lot of work this week as well. So for me, having the time to also do my work and not feel guilty, not feel like I was missing out on stuff, was a better experience than if we would have done 3 extra activities and I'd be just catching up on work around midnight. Like that would have felt like shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think you did a
Absolutely.
great job with the itinerary and then also adjusting based on, for example, how I felt.
Yeah, yeah,
You asked every day, like, hey, this is what I had planned for today, but how's your body feeling?
yeah, yeah.
And then that 3 days of wellness, that was perfect.
Nice.
Like, it
Okay.
doesn't need to be very, like,
Yeah.
I needed 3
Yeah,
days
yeah,
of
wellness,
wellness.
yeah,
I
exactly.
needed those cold plunges
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
needed that sauna. And then as a coach as well, it's super nice to just be a client and see how you do, like how you approach recovery and how you did the mobility stuff. And then that breath work that you did with us as well was
Yeah.
super cool. And over those 3 days, you built that up. You know, it's 2 rounds and then we did 3 rounds and then you switched up the timings. And so it was the same thing, but it felt different every time, which kept it interesting. But like, I don't need 20 protocols.
Yeah.
I need the same thing. And you made it just slightly so different that it felt like a different thing.
Yeah.
Which was super cool.
I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome to hear. It's and by the end of it, it's cool that you said like, what do you want to do today? You mentioned that because by the end of it, we did do a workout on the third day, on the third day. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? We actually it was Tuesday with
Tuesday already. Yeah,
with
Tuesday
Alex,
was
we did
the little bro
handstands
sesh. Yeah.
which was cool. It was fun, but it was. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I just, you're very cognizant that people take the time out and they want to come over. And I remember a couple of years ago thinking of something like this and being like, well, they're just going to enjoy themselves here. Like, just come over and we'll have a good time. And the more experience you get with this kind of stuff, the more I'm like, well, no, they're taking time off work. They're traveling. They're committing to this. They're paying money for this. They're excluding everything else to come to this.
Yeah.
So make it the best thing you can.
There need to be some rails, right? Like, there's an intention of why we're here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you don't want it to be an expensive holiday. There has to be like some form of value that I can't do if I book by myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because why would I come to some strangers if I can, I've lived in Madeira. I could come by myself for half the price and do the same stuff.
Yeah.
But it was the value of spending time with you. Like, you were a massive value, and then doing the mute and then meeting Alex and meeting Matt and meeting the people that you bring in as well. That's what makes it worth the money.
That's awesome.
It doesn't have to be like the like, you wouldn't be able to impress me personally, others that haven't been here maybe, but like with another hike or another activity, or like, I'm here for the people, for learning from you, from having great chats.
We did have good chats. It was cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good load of good coaching chats. So you know what Porsche is?
Found out yesterday.
Now you're very well
clue,
acquainted.
like, this is great orange juice.
Wow. I left you with a friend, or your friend actually, Mark, and they went a little bit off the rails. It was great though.
George left, the rails went down.
No?
What can I say?
It's a free for all. No, it was cool. Yeah, it's one guy. I didn't know him much. He's awesome. I'm definitely planning on hanging out with him more. But yeah, not to. I don't know. I mean, I guess the podcast it is whatever we want it to be, but
Yeah.
just almost almost feels like a bro session. It's like patting each other on the back. But it was really cool having someone in the same field with the same ambitions, with just the same vibe, and wake up every morning who's like, let's fucking go. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've got some great friends here in Madeira, and I've got some great friends in general. But every time we hang out, it's just like, cool.
Yeah, we met each other too late.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Like, how did we live in the same street and only our
know.
dogs knew each other?
I know.
Not
Yeah,
in
I
a good
know.
way.
Yeah, just down the street, dogs go crazy every other day, and it's we had no idea who it was. But yeah, plenty of time, still young.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, you have a huge history in coaching CrossFit specifically. We're both OPEX coaches.
Yeah.
And you're an OPEX ambassador. I will say your journey through OPEX has been way more impressive to me, but more just better. Like I took it when it was they'd lowered the requirements.
Yeah.
And I remember I really enjoyed it, but I was so hesitant at the time when I was doing it because I wanted to do a good job, but I was like that thing of like, ooh, what if I send it? It's not good, kind of thing.
I think nearly everyone had that because I spoke to a lot of OPEX coaches, obviously, and the final tasks, like the end work, was always where people like crashed, and I feel like there was a point like when we did it, I think it was 7 people we had to coach, 7 or 5, and then a lot of people just did the whole course and then didn't get the certification because they just froze when they had to do the end work as well, because it went to James Fitzgerald. And then people were just overthinking, like, this legend in the space is going to judge my work. But it wasn't like, if you don't do it perfectly, we're going to fucking destroy you. And your money goes to the drain. Like, it was just to get practical application on the things you've learned.
Yeah, 100%.
If you just do a weekend course or whatever, and they're like, yeah, you've heard the thing, so now you're certified, like a lot of courses are. I really like that they do that, but now obviously they changed the way it is. You have to prove it with one person instead of whole group, so the mental load is a bit less. But I do think there's a lot of value in getting pulled out of your comfort zone.
100%. Yeah. It's it's super valuable. I think people mistake hearing something and technically knowing it to understanding it. Like I could tell you, or you're maybe a bad example because you did a lot of jiu-jitsu as a kid, but like you, when you were younger. But I can tell a person how to do an armbar or how to do a rear naked choke, and I could tell them how to shoot a double. But then they wouldn't be able to do it in live. And then if I showed them once live, they wouldn't be able to do it as a drill. They wouldn't be able to do it in live sparring or rolling because they know it, but they don't understand it. They haven't been able to assimilate it, to integrate it. So the OPEX thing was definitely there. It was like going through the challenges. I think because I put it off. I can't remember when I started. I think I started in 2022 and I finished it September 23.
Okay, but you did finish.
Yeah, I did, but it took us such a long time that I was embarrassed by the end of it that it took long. And then it actually took my ex was just basically gave me an ultimatum. I was like, I went to the UK just for a trip, and I spent the 2 weeks I was there just like doing it. I just did the whole thing. I even did my final assessment video in the UK and just sent the whole thing. I did it in like 2 weeks, not the whole course.
It wasn't that much,
No.
That's a crazy thing.
It
was just a lot of coaches froze on the fact that they needed to like film themselves and explain their thinking. It's not just write a program and then show the results. It's like, no, you had to film yourself and say like, when I wrote this is what my intentions were. This was my thinking process. If I didn't reach the goals that I set out, then I would adjust it like that for the upcoming month. And I think a lot of coaches are able to do that maybe in a one-on-one setting or like just thinking by themselves. But it almost feels like you'll get exposed if you have to film it and send it out to to this organization.
Yeah, because it does expose your weaknesses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
that
good.
was the whole point of
Yeah,
it.
exactly,
You know,
it's good.
that's they want to see that you at least try to think through instead of just, well, back in those days we couldn't do that, but now you just like GPT.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. So true, so true.
Yeah.
The other thing is like I have that now still with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like I want to compete soon, like relatively soon.
Soonish, yeah.
But one, I'm nervous to compete, but also I'm like, fuck, it's been a minute. It's been like 2.5 or 3 years since I competed, so it's gonna show up. And I'm like, but you just gotta send it in and then do the video, send it in, and then see what happens, and then get better.
Oh, so you need to send in videos as well for jiu-jitsu
Oh
competitions?
no, I
or
meant
what do you mean?
like with CCP, you just
Oh,
gotta send
okay,
it in
okay.
and then
Yeah.
and get the feedback. In this case, send it.
Yeah. I was like,
go to
what?
the-
There's like video qualifications
Yeah,
for
exactly.
jiu-jitsu? I have never heard of that. That's
Show
crazy.
the moves. You have to do a kata before you.
Yeah.
Like and like, oh, what? He's good.
A jiu-jitsu kata, just
Yeah.
like you rolling on the floor, spasming.
Yeah. He's good. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things. Like I've just got to send the video, go do the competition.
Yeah.
It's not a priority at the moment, but it would be.
And it's always, you always get the butterflies before you do the thing, but once you're there, it's always way better than you expected.
Dude, once when I competed, I was nervous before my first match. I won the first match, and then I went into the final, and this guy looked like a gorilla. Like he was so big. Turns out he wasn't. Like he was very jacked, but he wasn't
Good.
He was quite good, but he wasn't anything special. But
Yeah.
he in my mind he looked like a gigantic gorilla, and I was so nervous I almost walked out. And I had the presence of mind to be like, nah, just deep breaths, put some music on, started dancing, deep breath. As soon as I touched him, I was like, oh, he's actually not that strong. And then I was like, in the videos I'm actually bigger than him. But he's way more jacked.
But isn't that like, aren't that the only, maybe not the only, but the most valuable challenges that you can get into? Are those where you're like, am I him? You know, am I? Like if you don't doubt yourself or you versus the other person or whatever, like was it even worth it? Like it's almost like, why would you compete knowing it's gonna be a walk in the park? That's not what you want, right? Like stealing candy from a kid. I don't think anyone walks out of a competition just completely dominating the field, knowing that they were just on the wrong competition, basically. Like you don't feel good with that. Like it's that seeing a gorilla and then grabbing and being like, oh, I can do this. Or, signing up for a race you probably shouldn't. And then being there like, okay,
what are you talking about?
I made it.
Yeah. It's funny with that one because like I ended up shooting a double on him, tripped him, but he got the guillotine. And then we scrambled on the floor a little bit, and I thought I was gonna win, but then he managed to submit me, but it was great. It was like a fun match.
Oh, he won still.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won. Yeah.
Bitch.
I know. I hate myself now.
Yeah.
I got the video of it too, but it was like a really weird detail for any jiu-jitsu players. Basically, he got the guillotine. I jumped over the legs. I took him down, jumped over the legs. Was gonna go for the Von Flu, where it's like you get the arm under and you get the shoulder into his neck. But he had one of my arms trapped, so I couldn't get the submission.
Yeah.
And he couldn't finish his submission. So we were at the stalemate, but we scrambled, like we flipped, and then in the end he landed on top and finished but it was cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like it's what you were saying. It was like that, going from that scary moment to like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, I might be that guy.
Yeah.
Turns out I wasn't, but
no, but at least you did the thing.
Yeah, for
right?
sure. That's why like I go absolutely crazy when people talk shit about competitors. I mean, unless it's a competitor talking shit and like criticizing whatever. But I've heard people that have definitely never taken a punch in their life, talking about MMA fighters like they're bums. I'm like, dude, have some fucking, or even like CrossFit athletes or tennis players, whatever it is. But MMA fights, I remember one time, I won't mention any names, but they were talking shit about, do you remember, Conor McGregor obviously, but you remember Donald Cerrone?
Oh, yeah, Cowboy.
Cowboy,
exactly.
exactly.
Of course.
They fought and McGregor rinsed him. Like he landed, I think it was like a big left hand, or was it he landed a kick and then even hit him with the shoulders in the clinch. Like it was a fucking dominating.
Oh no, he shouldered his head. He did like uppercut with the
Exactly,
shoulder. Yeah, that
exactly.
was crazy move though.
Dude, it was epic, and it was
Yeah.
after McGregor had been out for a while, and it was a fucking epic performance. He had this slick back hair, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, McGregor's back!" And yeah, I think he started the whole thing with a left kick or something, or right kick, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I had a friend talk shit saying that Donald was a bum and like he shouldn't even been there. And I'm like, dude,
But you'll never hear competitors trash talk. Well, no, competitors will trash talk competitors, but that's just banter, you know? That's just banter or like talking yourself up to, you know, mentally be able to dominate. But like, I feel like fit people, like actual fit people, will never down talk another person for trying.
Not like that.
I think like I can be. I know this of myself. I can be judgmental of some people like out there. Definitely a trait I should work on. But you'll never hear me judge a person for trying a thing. You know, like if you get like there was this post on Instagram a couple of days back. I got me so pissed. There was this lady that finished the London Marathon.
Yeah.
And she clearly was overweight. And the comment section were just people like hating, like you walked the thing, like you didn't even. Oh,
that's my computer. Sorry.
no worries.
I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Should we check? Oh, wait. It is, yeah. Red. You think it stopped at one point?
Yeah.
Is there a timer on there, maybe? This one's not recording, I think.
That one I just.
Okay. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, yeah, my face was still on there while I was like standing up. I was still seated. Did it not record? When did it stop recording?
No way. Yeah, there's nothing on the.
Oh, really? So it didn't record shit? Text the Dutch guy. Like, fuck you. Your equipment sucks. No worries.
Got the audio, and it's still the audio still.
Spotify.
I understand why it's.
Is he on the island? Is it recording again? Sup?
At least
Testing the mic.
we have the first 20 minutes on audio, so that's.
I don't know what we talked about, but yeah.
The retreat mostly.
Yeah.
So
Still good
Yeah.
content.
yeah, that's really annoying because it would have been good to have clips for you.
Is it now recording?
Yeah.
So we can now just do like a second episode.
Sure. We do that.
We do like a 15, 20-minute episode. Like not risk the
Yeah.
he's gonna cap again.
Yeah. And just check one more time.
Like we could do this part about coaching. That you have like a lot of variation. You got 20 minutes of retreat. You got 20 minutes of coaching.
Yeah, I've got me talking about your retreat,
Okay,
so you can always have that as a testimonial
that's good.
because there's that film the whole time, and we've got the audio, so
Yeah,
you can
we
always
can
have
put
that.
that on our Spotify as well.
Yeah, it's and
Yeah, send it over and our YouTube.
yeah,
Alright.
because it's yeah, I think it's a pretty good
It was. All right,
testimonial. Okay, cool. So I guess this is episode 2
episode 2. Let's go.
with Robin. How do you? This is dumb. I've never asked. I've never actually heard you pronounce your last name. Steiner.
Steyvers.
Steyvers.
That's actually
Steyvers?
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like a
Robin.
in my head
Steyvers.
it's always like it's an easy name, but it's such a mess. Like no one can pronounce it.
Yeah.
Steyvers.
Robin Steyvers.
It's also written in a messed up way. It's like E Greek Y Vers.
Yeah, Steyvers. Yeah, I keep thinking
Steyvers. Yeah.
Steyvers. Dope.
Yeah.
Welcome
that's
back,
it.
Robin Steyvers. Yeah, so we had a little camera malfunction, but we're back on it. So in terms of coaching, we were talking about basically humility and people being able to talk shit or not about high level athletes and how like high level athletes or at least athletes
just people doing hard things.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't even have to be athletes. I was just saying that I found this Instagram clip of a lady with overweight that completed the London Marathon, and she was like super stoked, and she made like a dancing video. It was like super cool. It was like, this is nice. And like lately I've been getting the positive side of the algorithm where people actually cheer people
Fantastic.
on. So I went to the comment section and everyone was hating on her. It was like,
really?
I looked up your time and you like walked the thing and you did it. But it's like someone does, like on Instagram, it might look like everyone does insane things. But in the grand scheme of things, there's not even that many people worldwide that ever attempt a marathon, let alone finish one with a couple of weight vests on, because that's what it is if you have overweight. Even if she walked or crawled the whole thing, like, it's not even, like, she stood at the starting line, and that's all it should be. Even if she, like, stopped after 100 meters because of injury or whatever, like, I think, like you mentioned earlier with the jiu-jitsu thing, it's arguably harder to start a competition than to finish it.
Yeah, for sure.
And people will judge you for not having an insane time or not, not winning or not whatever. But it's like, you're a winner if you challenge yourself in whatever way.
Okay, stop recording.
You motherfucker.
How long have we been? Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. But I just don't know.
It's not full like the SD card, but no, because it's a different SD card.
It's a complete empty. It has 2 hours and 43 minutes here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then second.
Supposed to be.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Got an editor. If it cancels.
Oh, it did it again. Did it again. Is that the STD? Does it have an STD? That's right. I think I'll check it. I don't know if it's like a 2-minute thing.
Have you tried putting an SD card in the second one? Oh. I don't know if that would be different. Because there's like a red light on the SD card, so maybe it's not registering well. Yeah, there's red blinking. No, not anymore. That's gonna be like, it's recording. Should you close this? Now it's back on. Yeah, maybe. Is it one of these? Oh, that's an adapter. looks like such a setup already. Just one of those roads here. Plus, even the cables. Some of those cables are expensive as fuck. Is it recording now? Okay. Let me try. Okay. So now it's just giving the light on one. Yeah, that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on it. But you were saying about the lady in the marathon. Is she the one in pink?
I don't even remember.
London Marathon. I saw something similar.
Yeah, I don't even remember, but it's just like the point is like people that challenge themselves should be celebrated.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's all it is. Like whatever the challenge means to them, whether they ran their first 5K or they run an ultra, or whether they just sign up for a jiu-jitsu class or they compete. Like it doesn't matter. Like if for you you're just stepping out of a comfort zone and you start doing the thing instead of talking about it or thinking about it, that's an achievement to be celebrated.
100%. I couldn't agree more. The one I saw was it was just a lady again in the London Marathon. Okay. Cool.
Still going, okay.
She ran the London Marathon. She ran it slow. It was like I can't remember, something like 10 minute per K pace, something, or 10-minute K pace, something like she ran it in 7 hours. But you could see in the middle of the vlog, she's crying, like she's like halfway through, or she's like 20 miles or 18 miles in, and she's crying, she's really struggling, but she finished it.
Yeah.
And I actually commented, I was like something like, well done, or what a battle, or you did it, you beat the thing. Dude, there was a reaction. This guy's a bit of a prick anyway. I don't know who he is. He's an American guy, like a gym bro, bodybuilder dude. But he talks a lot of shit about people, and some of the video are funny, but this one I was like, so unnecessary. He's like, you didn't run the marathon, you barely walked it.
Yeah, it's the same kind of comments that was on the lady that I just mentioned. I'm like, why?
I'm making a whole video.
She can walk the thing. Dude, she walked 42 kilometers.
And his thing was like, well, you shouldn't say you ran it then. Who cares? Let her say she ran it. Like, do you know what I mean? If she ran a little bit of it, like, who cares? If you're a coach, and apparently he is, you should be celebrating these people. And
to be fair, if you're that overweight, it might be the smarter move to just walk the thing.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
it's still a distance you're doing.
Yeah. 26 miles is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, as you said, sorry, I'm super paranoid now. Let me just check. As you said, people have all these crazy achievements online. I saw a guy ran 900 kilometers or something.
Yeah, 920 through Australia.
That's right.
Like,
yeah, because you showed me.
Madness.
Cool. But the thing is, I think people lose sight of how. So I used to coach an older gentleman, and he used to say, "Oh, is this boring?" Because he had a really bad accident down some stairs, and he had a bad hip and a bad back. So, and our goal was just to be able to get him to walk more freely.
Yeah.
More safely. And he was like, "Oh, is this boring?" I'm like, "No, dude, it's not boring, because every win is still a win. We're looking for wins. We're not looking for gold medals. I mean, yeah, if I work with an athlete that's compete for something, fantastic. But yeah, I mean, it can be more exciting to be in the midst of competition. Young guys do cool things, like sometimes more impressive. If you're training someone to run a 2.5-hour marathon, that's fucking dope. I've never done that, but I'm saying that would be really cool. It's a high level thing. It's very cool.
Yeah.
But someone that's just trying to lose weight, or this girl, if I was her coach and she ran the first marathon, that's dope.
At any level, right? Like exactly. I was super proud. I've never been a runner. I'm a CrossFitter. 400 meters.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's basing, so I can
Whoa
do my
now.
muscle ups when I arrive.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me do the hard thing. Let me do the 60K. And for some reason, like I down talked myself even because like I finished the 60K way faster than I was planning. Still not fast. Like I was halfway the back of like everyone signed up. They're like old men, old ladies just passing me, which is confronting. It's not something I'm used to, but like kudos on them. They've trained for that, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But you finish an impressive thing and then you're in this algorithm or even in these circles where people do 100 milers or run across the country or stuff like that. And your brain just immediately goes like, I'm a bitch for just doing this thing and already struggling. So it works double. Like at the same time, it's super motivating to me. It's not that I look on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I suck because other people do more.
Yeah.
That can be toxic. It's there. It's a bit like body dysmorphia. You get big and you're like, well, I feel a bit chubby now, and then you get shredded. You're like, well, suddenly I feel skinny. Like it just is what it is. But whatever those things are, they can motivate you. They can also bring you down. So it's up to us to not say like other people are better or other people are less. It's like seeing your achievements for what they are and seeing them as achievements. And if you want to be impressed by a 100 miler after doing 60K, great. Train for it. Go for it. Do it. But realize that whatever you see online, and then especially like in our circles when you're fit and you got very fit friends and you hang out with a lot of athletes, there's always gonna be someone that's doing crazier shit. And that doesn't mean that that should be your goal or your achievements are worth less because someone else does something faster or does something more.
Absolutely.
But it's tough.
Oh, dude, it's super tough.
It's tough. Like
I
the
told
comparison
you the last thing.
is a thing.
Yeah, what is it? Comparison is the thief of joy. It's,
exactly.
I told you last year I finished the marathon, so I did the 40 instead of the 60, and I was super chuffed. I twisted my ankle. I finished it. I did it in like I think it was 7 something or 8 hours, which is slow. Super. I was hoping to do it in a 6 or under, but again, twist my ankle, finished it. Super proud. I was like super happy at the end. I went to post about it on a group, and on the same group, the first thing I saw, it wasn't even an update. It was the last thing that was posted. And the first thing I saw was a guy in Australia had just run a 24-hour continuous run. He did 176K, and I was like, all right, I'm out. I didn't post it in the end. I did in the end, but it took me a while to then post it. So everything you just said, completely.
But you also need to remember, like I had one situation once where I went on holiday. I went to CrossFit with some guys that I know. Like I went to train with the competitors there. I hadn't been training as much, so I felt a bit out of shape. And there was this workout that we all did with the competitors, and I got the best score. And people came up to me like, "Oh, that was great." And I just didn't think, and I replied like, yeah, that was quite shit. I'm a bit out of shape. I could have done better. And I actually loved that. But one of the guys like took me separate and he called me in and he's like, look, I appreciate you. You're a really cool guy. But put yourself into other people's shoes if you down talk on yourself while beating all these people.
Yeah.
Like how are we supposed to feel if you're saying like, oh, I didn't put in effort or like I could have done better or whatever, but like we're grinding for this like every day, and then the guy that beats us goes like, that was all right, I could have done better. It's like sometimes you just gotta take the compliment. Like there's always gonna be people that are fitter than you, but there's always gonna be a whole lot of people that are putting in more effort arguably and are not yet where you're at. And if you then go like, my efforts or achievements are not worthy, then you're basically saying that everyone that's not at that level yet is shit too. So you got to be careful as well with the words you speak to the people you speak them. And I always thought like, yeah, it's self-talk. It's for self-talk. It's like, you shouldn't down-talk yourself. But that impacted me a lot. Like I've been way more careful with like down-talking myself openly to people that I beat. Like not beat as in better than them or stuff like that, but it's like,
no, I hear you completely. Yeah, because it's a natural response, isn't it? It's like if you're not feeling up for it, like actually, I felt quite shit,
and it's arrogant.
But,
like, or it comes across as arrogant.
Yeah, it comes off. Yeah,
So
it can come off. And as you said, like they've already been beaten. So, but then you get that in jiu-jitsu all the time where you're getting beaten by a guy and he's talking to you or he's talking to someone else.
yeah,
And like it's just, can you just at least pretend this is kind of hard?
yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah,
It's a shitty feeling.
yeah, it is a shitty feeling. But kudos to you for taking it on and realizing it or acknowledging it and then changing, I suppose. But I was really shocked about the marathon thing. The level of shit talking towards that lady was
Yeah.
wild. And the guy making a whole video like saying you can't say you ran it, you only walked it.
Well, he made a video about that.
Yeah, video response. Yeah. A whole thing. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a whole.
But that's
reel.
just hunting for. That's just rage bait, right? Like you're just
It's gotta
hunting
be,
for
yeah.
content.
Yeah.
You're insecure, or like I don't even want to judge because I don't know the guy. But like, why?
He has a great mustache, but besides that, he seems like a bit of a prick.
Yeah, like if you make your money or your fame or your whatever, like if you build a life based on putting others down, like what does that say about you?
Yeah.
Like, is that really something that you want to talk to your kids and grandkids about, or the people around you? Like, yeah, I got here because I made a video about someone else being fucking shit for trying. Like, since when is it not cool
And
to put in effort?
the thing is, he could, like, if he was here to play devil's advocate, if he was here, he'd be like, well, I don't like how she said she ran it instead of walked it. And I'll say it again. Who cares? She's nailed it. Like, I think she knows she's not a marathon runner. I think she knows she's not gonna. I think she knows she's not gonna compete with the top guys and top gals. I think we're fine. I think we can just let her believe she ran it. We can just celebrate her as if she did, like she ran the whole thing. And to be honest, I see the little battles. Like it's not a little battle. Like she.
Is it still filming?
It is.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Well, yeah, I know, but
You should have
why?
asked for help earlier.
Yeah.
Now the thing is like, fuck you.
Yeah, I just want to be acknowledged. But the little, it's not a little battle. She overcame a lot in that race, from what I could tell, and she was crying, and she could have easily just been like, I don't want to do this anymore. But she didn't. I think those things as like they translate really well to life, don't they? It's like with the ice bath, it's the same thing. Like
It's a spiritual experience. It's not even about like the physical. Like, sure, like on the surface level, it's like you did the physical thing. You ran 42 kilometers or you ran 60 kilometers or whatever. But like, it's the spiritual thing of you're gonna do something hard, you're gonna doubt yourself, and you choose to continue.
Yeah.
Like that's where the growth is. Like it's really not about I could have done it a bit faster.
Yeah.
And to some it is. And that's also cool, you know, like doing a 3-hour marathon and being like, well, I could do it in 250. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, don't down talk on people. I think that's the whole episode.
Yeah, people
Gapped.
Exactly. Yeah. And people kept
In a
saying in the
nutshell.
comments like, you run the marathon, and he's like, I don't want to. Cool. Don't do, like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just being pedantic, like picking on the words, and like it's just silly. But the reason why we're talking about this, the reason why we've spoken about this for like however many minutes, is because she might see that video and be completely crushed by it. Hopefully, she has someone in the corner and be like, "Fuck that guy." But that's the reason why. Like, we don't really care what he says. Like, I don't know him. He doesn't affect me. He could talk shit about me. It would be annoying, but who cares? But the truth is, like, if she sees it, if she sees the comments, she's probably going to be really disheartened. And
imagine someone like that finally starts something, gets judged, and then stops. Like you ruined someone's a part of someone's life.
Yeah.
Because like if someone is in physical, not in great physical shape, it's already like a huge mental toll to take a step to do something about that. Because you know, in our day and age, you're gonna get judged, even for trying.
Yeah.
But then being able to continue through that after people judge you is even harder. So like she was dancing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like let the girl dance.
Yeah.
Like just tell her like great job, and she's gonna be motivated to do the next thing.
Yeah.
And the next thing and the next thing, and she's gonna get unrecognizable because of that. But fucking don't ruin someone's life because you're insecure.
It's so true. You are ruining that part of their life, and it's
it has a way bigger impact than those couple hundred views you're getting on your video.
Yeah, it's it's a shame. It's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. hopefully this gets out to her, whatever your name is. I'll try and look her up and see if I can like
Yeah,
send her
tag
this.
her.
Yeah, exactly. But if you see this, yeah, don't, like keep on keeping on.
Keep going.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because we're the other thing is we're all that person. Like who I can't remember his name, but the guy that just broke, the guy that won the marathon that broke the, is it Sue or say? It's SAWE.
Sue.
Sue.
It's from Madeira.
Yeah. Turns out we have phenomenal athletes here in Madeira.
Yeah.
We do. To be fair, we have really good athletes, but
imagine being that second guy that broke the 2-hour barrier and then.
Oh, so you won.
Nope.
No. You broke the 2-hour marathon. It's amazing. World record. You won the race though, no? Fuck.
Yeah.
But let's say the difference between her and that guy, whatever his name is, the world record holder now, we're like that someone. Like you're a phenomenal CrossFit athlete, but to Fraser, you're probably never going to beat
I know
Fraser.
a lot of guys under Fraser. Like I'm amazingly average.
but you know what I mean? Like I'm like that to to a black belt in the gym or like competitors around the world, or that guy that was talking shit. He's like that to probably most. I don't know what he. I think he's a bodybuilder, but like, yeah, it is that. Like
he's a bitch.
He's a bitch. Man. Come at me, bro. What's it called? Cool. So this has been a bit of a hectic recording, but we've been talking for an hour, for 55 minutes, and
a little couple of breaks in between.
I know, it's
different episodes. It's just
more
more content.
Exactly, just more content.
That's it.
But we'll do this again soon because we got always way more to talk about. So
yeah.
Great. But
shout out to people that try.
Yeah, exactly. For the man in the arena. Do you know that one? That line? It's like I forget who wrote it. It's like it is not. Who was it? I have to look it up. It's a great line. It's a great story. It's not the man who judges, but it's for the man covered in dirt and blood and sweat and tears in the arena that it matters, basically. So if you're the one trying, shout out to you. Shout out to all of us. But Robin Steyvers.
Yeah, let's go,
yeah,
bro.
Nice.
George Camacho. It's way easier.
To you. A lot of you will struggle. But yeah, thanks for coming on, man. And thanks for coming to the retreat. And thanks for all the help. And thanks for your retreat. And it's been an absolute pleasure.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
it's been a blast.
Me too.
It's been great coming home to Madeira and then having that experience through your eyes and being taken care of. I'm not going to lie. It's really dope. Just waking up knowing I'm going to be driven to wherever, like being fed. Getting in a nice room, nice bed. Doesn't have to be too complicated, right?
Yeah, 100%. And
getting coached.
And we'll be doing
as well.
We'll be going on a couple more adventures soon too. So we've got the Spartan race. I'll see if I can make it to the half marathon.
Just make it to the trail. Yeah,
that'd be sick. And then
do it. Bring Matt, chef.
He was awesome.
Matt and Cassie.
Yeah, dude. Matt and Cassie, that'd be great. Yeah, just met them. But Matt Thompson, the chef, I've got to say shout out to him. He was phenomenal in this. The food was insane.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Pulled lamb.
Oh.
Any day of the week. Let's go.
And how he says it, borscht. He that pig's cheek or pork cheek was insane. And today,
anything he made.
Yeah, the whole thing was. Yeah. What did we have yesterday? Salmon.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't say I don't even like fish.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot about that. So difficult, but it was so good.
Yeah,
like it's not that I don't eat fish, but it's like that was so good, man.
Dude, I was I was super conscious of that the whole retreat because I picked the restaurants. Yeah. And I completely forgot because by the time I got to you, I was on that phone call because you'd already eaten the salmon.
Man, I'm not like I'm just a bitch sometimes. Like if I get to choose, I'll be a bit annoying. But I knew I've been eating his food all week. I knew whatever this guy is serving is gonna be good. So let me try. I didn't just eat the tiramisu, but sorry, bro.
It's okay. Or
shortish head.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Much love.